Hey Omies, happy July. Hope you guys are doing great. I just wanted to pop in here and talk to you guys a little bit about our Insight Registry and the birthday that we are celebrating for the Insight Registry. So the Insight Registry is our collaborative Voices of Ocular Melanoma. It's patients accelerating clinical research. It is the global ocular melanoma patient registry that we have started, and we need your help to both fill this with patients and to also complete the surveys. So in light of it being our birthday, we made a post, and I'm going to actually screen share so you guys can see that post. So you can see and know what to look for on social media. And then I'm also going to show you the step-by-step PDF instructions that are also linked in a blog post that is, has been circulated via email a few times this last month, and will continue to be circulated after and with this video. So let me just go ahead and screen share this to you guys. So first thing is this one right here. So this is the post that you can check out. It has the directions, and it also has in the caption of the post over here on the, it'll be below or above the post depending on where you're seeing the post, Instagram or Facebook. But basically it just says, this is our birthday celebration. The Insight Registry is having a birthday and we want to give you a gift. So if you've not registered and enrolled, now is the time. And if you have enrolled and you haven't completed your surveys, then this is the best time to start filling them out. It only takes a few minutes for each of the surveys, and for new registrations, so meaning people who start and complete their surveys, people who maybe are already registered and then go and complete their surveys, or people who go in and update their surveys. We are offering a $20 Amazon gift card between June 22nd and registry profiles that are started and completed with the registry surveys by July 22nd, 2022, end of day. So what does this mean? There's a few things that you need to keep in mind here. So before I go into that, I just want to make sure that if you are someone who has completed your surveys, just keep in mind it's going to take 2 to 4 weeks after July 22nd for those gift cards to be sent out and finalized for who qualifies. If you have any questions at all after listening to the rest of this video, please make sure to email us at contact@acureinsight.org. So what does this look like, right? I am going to go back over and show you guys another tab that I have. And this is going to show you and walk you through, when you start your registry profile, what are the steps that you need to do in order to make sure that you have kind of checked all the boxes, so to speak, so that your registry profile is visible and that all of the information has been consented to and that you've been able to complete your surveys. So this is step-by-step instructions from the actual website to walk you through how this looks. So let me screen share that for you guys. And we're going to go right over here. Okay, so this is what is linked in our blog post. So if you need the visual and you want to go through this and see this together and have someone talking you through it, that's why I'm here. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the patient registry website, insight.imrare.org. That's going to take you to this page here. Depending on a phone or, a desktop, this is what it's going to look like. And you're going to hit the green button that says register. Once you click that button, you need to complete the age attestation. This basically just verifies that you are of age to submit this information. You're going to read the terms and conditions and fill out the requested information. And then you need to be opt-in or out of some of the reasons you might be contacted by study personnel. So this is going to allow people to actually send you an email to say, hey, we have a new survey for you to fill out. Or, things like talking to people about how to complete your surveys, things like that. So make sure you're opting in or out of why you're okay to be contacted by registry personnel. Then you're going to click create account. So we have had a ton of people who have created their account. So you've made it through this many steps, right? Make sure you put in here any of your optional information when you register. You can also, just as a disclaimer, you can fill this out on behalf of someone else. So if you're the spouse of someone or the partner of someone with ocular melanoma, you can help to fill this information out. If you are the family member of someone who has passed, you can also fill this out for them on behalf of them. Okay, so once you're done with that, you've created your account, then you're going to go down in here and you're going to see there's going to be a confirmation email sent to the email address provided during registration. Now, this is important because you have to take that confirmation token from your email It says you can either click the link to activate your account, or you can copy this token, and you need to make sure that you put the token in the confirmation code field to verify that your registration is, accurate and that you're consenting to all these things. Okay, so if you didn't get this email after a couple of minutes, you can click to resend that confirmation email. Make sure to go back and check your spam folders, because this might have been information that came via spam and you may have missed it. So go back, check your spam folders, and just check and see if you can find it. Once you've got that taken care of, you've verified your registration, then we're going to go right in here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here for us. Then we're going to go right in here. We're going to click on participant enrollment. And this is where you go right here. And you can, like we said, you can add yourself as a patient. You can add someone else. And you can also take over someone's previous survey or help answer a survey in this place right here. So once you have begun the process of transferring, make sure to, speak to your registry administrator. So that would mean reaching out via contact@acureInsight.org so that you can check on that status. Okay, so if you're enrolling a participant, let's just pretend you're enrolling yourself. You're going to go in here and hit add yourself, and you're going to begin filling out the information here. You add all the things, add a new survey participant. The most important piece here is right here, this little green button where it says you have to grant consent. So you have, say, 50 participants who are in the survey and in the registry. If they don't hit grant consent to take the surveys, you're not going to be able to make your way through the surveys. So you have to grant consent in this portion. So it shows grant consent to take surveys. You're going to hit yes. I give permission, yes, for the purposes stated above, and I give permission on behalf of the study participant to provide research data that has been de-identified, meaning they don't know it's you, to the power of patients registry for future undefined research. I agree with terms of consent. I agree with terms of consent. And then once you've hit those, then it will open. See how the screen changes here, and it goes, okay, Jed Clampett has consent granted. Now you can take your surveys. Once you have the surveys that are open and available, it's going to walk you through each of these surveys for answering questions about both yourself, or if you're doing this on behalf of somebody else, it'll have questions you can answer on behalf of someone else. Okay, so you're going to be able to make your way through the surveys. It's going to reflect the name as seen, and it'll show you how many surveys you've completed. So it'll say you've started, it'll say you have, ones to participate in and to continue taking. And as you complete all of the surveys, this bar at the top will show your progress. You want to get that to 100% as much as possible. Now, if there is some reason that you're not able to take one of the surveys, or that it's not relevant to you, then just let us know or email us and say, hey, I don't think this one's relevant to me. Make sure that you complete anything with a red asterisk. That's going to make sure that you are completing all of the relevant data. And then once you have finished a survey, you click I'm finished, and then you can go back again through the rest of the surveys, and back up here on this screen, it'll have the rest of your surveys, and it also saves your progress on the surveys that you haven't finished yet. So, you don't have to necessarily sit down and do this all at once. You can actually do this, taking turns, taking breaks, whatever you need. Okay, so hopefully that helps kind of clarify some of the questions. I just want to recap. In order for qualification for the birthday promo, just make sure that you are both registering for the registry and completing your surveys. If you're already registered, you can then go through and complete all the rest of your surveys. And if you've been one of those people who has completed all of your surveys to this point, then you can go through and you can update your surveys with new information. Those are the 3 criteria to qualify for the $20 gift card, as long as these tasks or these qualifications are met by July 22nd, 2022 by end of day. Okay, again, allow for 2 to 4 weeks for processing for gift cards to be sent out. Please reach out again if you have questions to contact@acureInsight.org. You can also find us on social media, and we will be happy to respond over there. Have a good day, you guys.